What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorials. Today we have Spider-Man and his integrated suit. So it's got that gold spider on the front, the big one that goes around his shoulders, right? So this was requested a few times. So when drawing Spider-Man, you have multiple choices, right? You could draw the whole head first, which some people like to do. I like to start with the eyes, but just to get our size for our head, right? I'm going to just mark in where his chin is. So it just like comes across here, relatively long. Well, longish sort of line, and we're about center point, right? So the head will be from here to here. Okay, so top of his head, we'll just put it here, more of a round sort of. Right, so just to help us sort of judge our size. Okay, then you want his eyes sort of maybe about halfway down, nearly. Start here, maybe a little bit lower. So if we start one of his eyes, say here, so we do this sort of point, this arrow, right? So it's like center point between these two lines is probably here, right? Once you find that point, just go down a little bit lower, a tiny bit lower, and then we can do his eye. Anyway, we'll go curve it up like so. And then it comes up to that point at the top of his eye. So it curves up here, right? And then this goes the whole way down now. Like this, and then we'll go into the point in his eye here. So we'll bring this around. It is a hard shape to draw, Spider-Man's eyes, I must say. Right? Like so, right? And then his whites of his eyes inside here. So this comes across. Now, luckily, the width of his eyes can vary in this new Spider-Man. So, you know, don't worry if yours aren't exactly the same size as mine. These eyes are like lenses. It curves around like that. Okay, so that's our general shape. So then the other eye, we do this other arrow sort of pointing in that way as well. And they're relatively close together, like. And then the top line goes across to there, like so. And then how far up? Yeah, about the same level. So trying to get them the same sort of size, right? Do checking every now and then. You have a bit of wiggle room, so you're just trying your best to match them up. You know, and a ruler sometimes will help, you know, line them up, make sure they're not sort of higher or lower than one another. Like that. Right, and then we do the white of his eye inside there as well. Like so, and then it comes down around here. Like that. So in this version of Spider-Man, he's got these lenses, as I said, in his eyes. And the easiest thing there's loads, like if you look at the details, but the easiest thing I find to do is just put one line here, one line here. So you do the same on both sides, right? There, there, and then another one there, and another one there. Like so. And then we're going to do one from the corner here, right? We're going to bring it down around. Like so. We'll do the same thing over here. So we'll just bring it to there. Okay, so now we can do our head, right? Which is why I like doing the eyes first, because, you know, I can make sure it goes around, right? So what I'll do, go around, right? Right, so I'm gonna try and keep it the same on both sides. kind of like that, right? And then jaw, so bring his jaw out. So like there, not quite underneath this, because we got to go diagonal. So jaw, about there, right? And then you'll change direction and go up the side of his head. Okay, so pause it there. So you can do this step first. You can draw the head first, then do the eyes. You know, you can go forward, back on the video, depending on how you like to do things. All right, it's just that's how I like to do things. Anyway, so then all the webbing, right? So we got to do this. So he's got this kind of star. These are double lines on this guy. But I can only do single line because I'm using a Sharpie. But if you pencil, you can do a double line if you want, right? So he's got this 2 bumps here, and then like that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then the lines all come up from that. So we've one right in the middle, up like so. One going diagonal this way, around the back of his head. Same over here, like that. This one goes around there. This one goes around here. And then coming down around his mouth. Oop. Like that, and then another one here. Going down around his jaw, side of his head, another one side of his head there, and then we do the same thing here. So Spider-Man's face, if you cut it down the middle, it's the same on both sides, right? When you're looking at him at the front. Symmetrical. Symmetry. Okay, so then the cross webbing. Just curving around each one, and there's a couple of layers of this, so they're like circles, 1, and there's 2, basically 2 layers on this. So this layer will come out, say, up here. Right, see, so one layer, and then we do another. Lots more on his body, of course. Another one goes like pretty straight up there. And we go around the other side. Across the top of his head. I always remember there's a DC artist's name. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. He has a Twitch channel. Like, professional DC artist has a Twitch channel, draws loads of characters. What's his name? I keep thinking Stan Lee, but no. Anyway, I can't remember. But he always says he hates drawing Spider-Man's webs, and I know. I agree with him. So, his neck, so neckline, kind of just comes down. We'll put like one here. Come down from his jaw, kind of the same on this side. Right, like that. And then trapezius muscle kind of attaches to the neck up here. Comes down like so. Other side comes down like so. So we've got a slight turn on the shoulder, which means we're in a slightly 3/4 pose. So we can see like less of this. So like the central line for his chest is like here, right? So it curves this way. This is like the center spider web line, see? So his shoulders are kind of turned away from us a little bit. Right, but we'll get like the main shoulder parts in first anyway. So this shoulder comes out this way. You're about head width on this side. Okay, this is kind of just normal shoulder sort of width. Right, this comes in so here, and then his tricep comes out there. And like on this side, you can see like his bicep in here. And then, yeah, just his bicep. Right. And then, so his chest muscle kind of will come down in this way somewhere. It's kind of like an armpit line here. Right, like that. There's all details and stuff inside there. But the other side of his shoulder go out. Down like so. Then tricep comes out. And we can't, so see, we can see his full arm here. We can't see his full arm on this side. We can only see like a chest muscle going like that way. And then his body, side of his body coming down here. Right. So what I'm going to do is, it's the best thing to do. So this integrated thing coming across his chest, I think we'll do that first, right? So in the center here, the center line, right? This is like the top of it. Like that, and that might, well, this is a fairly thick line. So it's like a thick line, right? And we'll go down like so. And then it'll come out here. Like that. And then we'll bring it down. I think I need a thicker line for this. What's this? Yeah. Thicker. I'm just going to thicken this up because it's like, it is quite thick on the picture I'm drawn from. Just the outer line on the spider, and then this is the body, comes down there, here, and then around like so. That, and then we got like a thin line on the inside, so it comes down, tracing that shape again for his head, and then it goes down to there. I think we have like some chest here, like the center line for his chest comes down like that. Right, like so. Right, so then the legs all come out from here, okay? So up here, so we go from the corner, we go diagonal, and then we go up, and then this will go over his shoulder here up to the trapezius sort of area. So we'll go off his shoulder kind of here. And then the bottom of this leg comes out here, sorry, that way. And then they go down, kind of around his chest, kind of bend a little bit there, down to there, the Sharpie's gonna waste. And then into here, change it up. So the other side of this leg then will go, come up this way. Gonna step in around here, like so, in, up. And this gets a little bit thinner there, and then it gets thick again, going up this way. And this one will go around his chest again, so it'll go up, kind of go a bit bumpy. And then go around his shoulder, down that way. Do the same thing over here. So we go out, up, shoulder here. And then it comes back in around his shoulder there to there. And then this goes in, down, comes out here, so then goes this way. And then down, around to there, down, around to there. And then 2 more legs, right? So we'll go this side first. Out, up. This curves around his shoulder. There. And then the other side comes up this way. Up to there. In, up. There. There. And this goes down to here around his shoulder. Kind of raises off a little bit. Like so. And then we do that over this side as well. So say this leg, where would it come up this way? So we go up, out, then we go in, to here, up, there. Down like so. And then it comes in his shoulder here, comes up to there, back down to there. And these every now and then can have like extra lines on the inside of them, right? So like thin sort of texture lines coming down here. This kind of stuff. Like little details like this sort of make him look a little bit more 3D sort of thing. Kind of like that, right? So then we got like more details, red and black and stuff are coming around his chest and his shoulder, right? So say like we'll start on this side. So we've got sort of this curved line coming around this way and then coming down here. And there's like gold and black and everything. Lots, right? So this red sort of area comes over here. This comes down this way. Comes around his chest down to there. And then this red line goes down his bicep to there, comes up, over, up to here, around to there. And then we have another sort of black section or dark section here. And then a gold section on the inside following this curving shapes here. It's tricky, it's quite detailed now, so take your time, pause when I move my hand and stuff. Across, down to there, up, down like so. Right. That's that side, I think. Right, so that's like red. Yeah. Okay, and then over here, me see. So we got like this sort of black triangle sort of thing coming out. This way. And over to there. And then a red line going down his bicep that way. Double, because it's thick red line. Comes up to his armpit. Across the chest. Down this way. So that's red in there. And then there should be like another black section up here, say coming from the corner. Spikes up like this one. And then down. So I'm adding all the details here now. You kind of don't have to do this. You could just color it red and black if you wanted. But for anyone who just really likes who likes punishment, here you go. This goes up, down this way. This comes up, down to here, up to there, down there. Like an edge line or something there. Right, and then there's like a texture line or something coming down on the inside here, there. That's all dark and stuff inside here. Right, so then the webbing that we can see, right, so it comes down, we'll do the verticals first. Coming down his neck, around his chest. There. 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 And then, so there's some more here, but we'll just do the ones that we can see coming down his shoulder. Just coming from here first. And then this one I think will go around his shoulder out there somewhere. Something similar on this side. There. There's another one here. That's this one, and there's always an extra one kind of in the middle, right? So one there, one there. And then comes down that way, down the middle of his chest, right? And then there's these extra sort of bumps that come across here, right? So this is like a web. That's a web there. That's an extra one going that way. He's like has this collar that comes around with extra webbing. Coming around here. Right, another one. There. Boom. 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 Right? And then a couple more layers going the whole way down. Right, so we're starting his neck just up here. No easy way of doing this, just gotta go for it. One, two, so another one. There. And another layer just here. Another one in here. Kind of get wider then as we go across. Like that. There. Here, one on the shoulder here as well. So webbing in there, webbing there, webbing here. Coming across the bottom. Like so. Is that everything? That is the question. I think it is. Just make sure. Just darken up maybe some of these edge sort of lines, just clean them up. Alright, but that's everything. That's how to draw Spider-Man with his integrated suit. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.